Joining us now is CBS News legal analyst Lisa Bloom. Lisa, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so what can we expect to hear in court today? What arguments should we expect to be heard?
Well, Katherine Jackson's attorneys are going to say that the executors have not been forthcoming with her, that there are particular assets that she's been kept in the dark about, most especially that AEG concert contract has not been turned over to her. And the executors' attorneys say, well, that's a confidential agreement. She has to agree to confidentiality. She hasn't done that, so she's not entitled to it.
Does she have a right to have access to all these documents that she wants? I mean, if she's not named by her own son in the last will we know of as an executor, does she have a legal foot to stand on?
Well, you put your finger right on it, because Michael could have named her as an executor, and he didn't. He named the music industry executive and the attorney, which makes more sense because we're talking about some pretty complicated financial and legal dealings. But she takes 40% under the will. She's a beneficiary. She's entitled to a certain amount of financial information. The judge will decide exactly how much and under what conditions today.
Okay. Is this going to be a tough case for her to prove?
Well, it will. And, one interesting issue is there's a no contest clause in the will. If one of the beneficiaries, like Katherine, contests a material aspect of the will and loses, that person takes nothing under the will. So her attorney has to be very, very careful. Right now, they're just saying, we don't like the way this stuff is being handled. They're not contesting the material part of the will, and they have to keep very, very careful to toe that line and not contest something more significant.
Because if she does, then it wasn't written in Michael Jackson's will. Anyone contesting this will be automatically cut from the will.
That's right. That's the no contest clause. It's a standard provision in the will, and that will be enforced.
All right, let's talk about the custody battle, because I thought that Katherine Jackson and Debbie Rowe had come to an agreement that Katherine gets custody, but Debbie Rowe gets visitation.
That's right.
So if the two ladies agree, what's going to happen in court? Just like a rubber stamp of approval?
Just about. Now, the judge does have to look out for the best interests of the children, but look, Katherine was named as the #1 guardian of the children under the will. Nobody's going to be contesting that today. I assume the judge will support that decision and not contest it any further.
Okay, anything else that we're missing that we didn't discuss that we should expect today?
You know what? That's an interesting point, because anything can come up at these hearings. They're wide-ranging. Something brand new that hasn't been reported could be happening today, so stay tuned.
We will. Lisa Bloom, thanks so much.
Thank you.